Yo, tell me why we hit a fucking lake together. Me and this bitch both went to his fucking house. Went in his house, went in his basement, and stole his fucking puppies. His brand new puppies. Mind you, it's like fucking 20 dogs in there. The house smell like shit. It's 55 fucking dogs in there. Mind you, this is my first time like actually in the house. Like, we in there or whatever. I ain't supposed to be in there. She ain't supposed to be in there. I'm bitching because we both was on some shit. Like, alright, so basically she like, I'm gonna meet you there or whatever. So we on the phone. We both met each other there or whatever. So we ended up going to the house and shit. So we hurry up, we go there. No, first she ended up going in there first because she wanted to see if anybody was there. So she seen that he wasn't there or whatever. So she like, alright, come on. So I go in there or whatever. We go straight to the basement and shit. Straight to the basement. It's 20 fucking dogs in there. We go to the basement or whatever. It's the cage of dogs, but it's a big, yo, when I tell y'all that cage so fucking big, and like it's so fucking big. I'm probably gonna put a picture of what kind of cage it is. That shit was like fucking 3 feet tall. Like, it was so fucking big. So the dogs was in there or whatever, and we had to like take the fucking whole cage and take it up the steps because we was on some shit like we want to take the dogs. I'm gonna take one and keep one because she like, you want one of these puppies, I'll give you one of these puppies. I'm gonna take one and keep one, sell the other one or whatever. She get the other, whatever, however it was. So we trying to get the cage up the basement step. That shit not working, and we both just looking like, yo, what the fuck if he walked in here? She said, I'm like, we gonna have to fucking jump this nigga. Like, we really gonna have to jump it because if he come in here, he's going to be so fucking hot and sick. Like, he's gonna be sick as shit. Like, so fucking sick. Like, but we just cracking up laughing. So we end up putting the cage in the car and shit because she had to go to work, so she couldn't do nothing with the puppy. So I had to take all 3 puppies, put it in the fucking truck or whatever. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all, in case y'all think I'm lying, I'm gonna show y'all videos and pictures of these fucking dogs inside of the cage in my house. So we take the fucking dogs. We put the fucking dogs in the joint or whatever. So I take them home. So instantly, I'm trying to get them off. She goes to work. I'm trying to get them off. So I'm asking people like, oh, like, you want a dog? Da da da. Dog for sale? Whatever the fuck I was saying. She ends up telling me. This is how I knew the bitch was on bullshit. She ends up telling me. Let me see if I can find her messages first of all. She ends up telling me basically not to post about the dogs. So when she said that, I'm telling her, I'm like, it's not you that's posting that. I'm like, I posted, like, that nigga ain't gonna do to me. I want to do nothing to me. I'm like, I want him to try to do something to me or whatever. So she like, damn, where the messages? Oh, where the messages? Yo, where the messages? Let me see. It gotta be in here somewhere. Here we go. Alright, so, okay, yeah, so I was sending her stuff. I showed her the girl who he claimed was his girlfriend. I was sending her a bunch of stuff. But anyway, we just was sending each other shit. Yeah, so this was like after I had got back to the house and shit. So I'm asking her like how old the dogs is and shit. She like, I'm not even sure. He texting you. I'm gonna post the screenshot and shit. I said, he just texted me. She said, I knew he would. Because remember I was telling you, oh yeah, because she was saying like, because he changed his number on both of us. That's what happened. He changed his number on both of us. He was so fucking, he changed his number. No, he changed his number on me. He was so mad. Remember how I told you how I was cursing him the fuck out so bad? He ended up changing his number with me. So I told her he changed the number, but he never gave it to her either. So she like, oh yeah, you're going to have the number by the end of the night because that's what he do. That's all he do is change his number and then give it to you the same night or whatever. So that was that or whatever. So I said how old are they? She said, I'm not even sure. He texted you. I said, he just texted me. She said, I knew he was. Saying what? So I sent her the screenshot because he sent me a screenshot of, he sent me a picture of his phone being broke. I don't know why the fuck he sent me that picture, but he sent me a picture of his phone being broke. And I texted him back and I said, I don't know why you sending me that. Hold on, I'm about to screenshot. I said, I don't know why you sending me that, but what time you bringing my stuff? So long story short or whatever. So she like, she text you. She was like, he text you. Oh yeah. So this is another thing that he got mad at because I guess he had her blocked on everything too. So she like, well, oh yeah. So that's what happened. So when they was arguing not arguing in the house or whatever, he basically was on some shit. He basically was talking all this shit. Basically like, fuck both of y'all bitches, I got a whole new bitch and da 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 da. So she like, well, who is your girlfriend then? Like, because then he's saying he got a girlfriend, but it ain't me, it ain't her, and it's somebody else. Like, remember how I was telling you how he basically was trying to make me mad with a girl saying, oh, my bitch just did the dash for me. He was trying to make both of us mad, saying the same thing like, oh yeah, she did the dash for me. He was sending us both the same messages at the same time. So he like, I got a bitch. And she like, well, who is your girlfriend? Like, and she like, he like, your bitch is mad as shit. And she like, why we mad? We got niggas. Like, we just on the phone just cracking up, just laughing and shit like that. He's so mad. So she ended up leaving. Saying that she going to get some food for her daughter because he was supposed to watch the daughter. She was supposed to drop the daughter, or he was supposed to watch the daughter. This nigga so mad, and then his feelings now that he ended up, I guess, blocking her on everything, where she has not, whatever happened, she couldn't get in touch with him. Like, the nigga ended up leaving the house, and mind you, like I said, he changed his number on both of us, so she couldn't even call him or get in contact with him, like, knowing that he was supposed to get the daughter. She said she was just leaving to go get the daughter food and bring her back or whatever, and he said, all right, like, I'll get her or whatever, and then he left, and like, she couldn't even get in contact with him no more. So she like, well, can you DM him and tell him to come back so he could get his daughter? So I had DM'd him, and I said your BM said call her so you could get your daughter. He going to DM me back like 6 hours later and say, stop DMing me, mind your fucking business. Yo, that shit was so fucking funny, yo. Like, it was so fucking funny. He texted me this weird ass picture. I don't know why he sent it. Like I said, I was uploading it. So I said I'm about to. So when I said all he did was send me this, I said I'm about to send a picture of the dog's bed. Should I? She said no. I said LMAO. Alright, I don't know why he texted me that though. He always sending random shit. I said, you text him back? She said no. I said same. She said I could come get them early in the morning if you up there early. So just a little context, because I had left that part out when she said she coming to get the dogs in the morning. Basically, she wanted to take, like, I don't know, I think it was 3 dogs. So I guess I was supposed to get 1, she was supposed to get 2, and allegedly sell them or whatever. Yeah, so that had happened or whatever. But I guess since she was going to work at night, she was on her way to work, she couldn't do nothing with the puppy. So she ended up giving me all 3 of them and said she was going to come pick up like the other ones in the morning or whatever. So that's what we talking about right here. I said, yeah, what time? She said, I get off at 6:30. I could be there like 7:30. She said, I could come to you. I said, all right, yeah, that's cool, because that's the time I get my son up for school. Just call me. She said, okay, you can come. You could just send me your location. You could just send me your location in the morning. I said, all right, that's cool. I'm right on such and such. So basically, with her, like, she basically was folding, and yeah, she basically was folding with the whole, because I was on some shit like, I don't give a fuck, I'll post this nigga dogs and all that. Yeah, I'm selling them. Yeah, bitch, I got your dog. You're not gonna do shit. So that's what I was on, because I ain't give a fuck. What the fuck you gonna do to me? Come to the doorstep if you want to. So that's what I was doing. But I guess she was bitching, because at the end of the day, you the one that's really going, he gonna pop up here if he want to, like if he really on it, but you're the one that actually really has to deal with him. And from the sound of it, he be beating your fucking ass. You telling me he be beating you up, and that you be having to call his mom, and he be saying about his mom, fuck that bitch, and all this other cool shit. You be saying that, you saying all of that. I said, oh no, if we was fighting or whatever, I said it'd be me initiating that shit. I wish that nigga would think he's choking me up, putting your hands on me, smack me, any of that shit. I wish the fuck you think you would. I wish you think you would. So I guess she's scared, because at the end of the day, that's your baby dad. So you actually have to deal with him. You have to see him. You have to run and cross paths with him. You do. I don't. So I mean, and it's like, but at the end of the day, if he really wanted to take it there, he could. Cause she was talking so, like when we was on the phone, she was talking so heavy, like, yeah, I'm taking these dogs, I'm selling them, cause he don't do shit for my daughter. I'm taking the dogs, I'm selling them, I'm keeping the money. Da 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 da. Like, she was just talking so heavy, like she really was on there the whole time, girl. Like, you ain't never had no intentions on doing that shit, cause he was gonna beat your fucking ass. But I guess she was scared or whatever. So she was on some shit, like, she made up some, so I guess she was scared for one. For one, she was scared. For two, he did some gay ass shit. That's the reason why all of this is about to transpire. So she said, all right, so she said, oh, wait, I just remember his friend was coming down to get those puppies and was bringing the other ones back. So she basically making up this whole story. She bitching me on because I got the puppies. She basically making up this whole story of, oh, I'm going to take them puppies back and give them to his friend. And the friend going to bring some other puppies, and I'm going to give you one of those puppies instead. Like, she just made up this whole thing. But it didn't really make sense to me. But at the time, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I wasn't really that impressed, especially because, oh, I didn't even tell y'all. He gave me a dog. I have a dog because of him. Like, he gave me a dog or whatever. He gave me a dog, I think, the day before I fucking figured out the day before he butt dialed me with that bitch, he gave me a dog. So, I still wanted, like, another puppy, but I wasn't that pressed because I'm already dealing with a dog. So it was like, yeah, I'll take it, but I wasn't really pressed. So long story short, she was like, we going to swap out. Mind you, I knew at the moment that it didn't make sense, because I'm like, why the fuck would his friend be talking to you Like, I don't know. It's like it just didn't add up. I'm like, why the fuck would his friend be communicating with you about swapping out some dogs? Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, and then how would that happen without him having no knowledge of this? So it's like she basically was, I don't know, she basically was on some shit or whatever. But when I was telling my mom like the shit that was going on, she was like, she already seemed like she fooling. So I'm like, all right. So she just making up shit, yo. Like, making up shit. She like, we going to swap out. I really forgot he was getting the other ones. It's 5 of those. So I had sent her the screenshot of him telling me mind my business. So she said, child, don't even respond. I told him he's late as fuck sending it. I said, I can't anyway. He blocked me already because before I wrote that, I told him block me. She said, I get off in 3 hours though and should be down there by 7:30. I know his friend bringing the puppies down tomorrow, so I'm going to give him those 3 and take the ones he bring. I said, what color? What color the ones he bringing? She said black and white. I said, oh, word, yeah, I want a tan one, but he said them kind wasn't ready yet. So I'm gonna take a black one just to piss him off. She said he gonna be like, where the fuck my 5 puppies go? ... So like she was still bitten or whatever. So she sent me the eyes at 7 in the morning. I said, I'm up. She said, you close? She said 15 minutes. I said, I just sent it. She said, got it, pulling up. I said, all right. I don't know how I like left out the whole part, but basically after she said pulling up or whatever, she ends up coming or whatever, and she get the puppy. She had came like with her mom or something because she had just got off of work at like 7:30 in the morning. She came and I had brought out the whole cage of the puppies outside or whatever, and I like helped her put them into the car and shit. And after I had helped her get take the puppies to the car and shit, she's still trying to keep up this fake ass narrative like, oh yeah, so when I talk to the other boy and he bring me the puppies, like I'ma call you or I'ma bring it or whatever. She basically was just trying, but my whole thing was, you ain't had to keep me up like that because it's like I wasn't that pressed. Like I said, I just wanted to do it to piss him off. I never wanted no black dog. He know that for sure. He know that I never wanted no black dog. I never wanted no black puppy or none of that. I just did that shit just to fuck with him type shit. Like, so but I don't know, I guess she still was trying to keep up this narrative, like thinking that I was that pressed about the puppy when it's like I wasn't, but whatever. So then after she had left or whatever, she sent me like the shit that I'm about to tell you. This happened after she came to go pick up the puppies. I mean, after she had got the puppies from me. So she sent me the screenshot that he sent to her. She said, this you? Basically saying like, is this you talking about my daughter? Basically a screenshot of me talking, and y'all can see, I'm gonna upload this screenshot of the me talking shit about the daughter. I'm actually not going to insert it because even though, like, I know it's a lot of shit that's going on outside the internet and shit like that, but at the end of the day, I still have y'all fuck with me, so it's like I still got like I don't want to say like an image to maintain, but it's like I don't want to do too much and fuck around, like, I don't know, quote unquote get canceled or something. So it's like a lot of the shit that I said about that, and even the shit that she said about my son, is like a lot of shit I'ma just cut out. I'ma just give y'all the basics of everything that was said, but I'm not going like go in how I was going in, because it's like, I don't know, like I said, sometimes I be feeling like, damn bitch, you ain't had to say all that. Like sometimes I be going too far. For one, for two, it's like I don't really give a fuck about them, but it's like with y'all, I don't want to do too much, because it's like I know a lot of people that's not going to sit right with a lot of people, like the type of person I could be when I be in my bag or whatever. So it's like, yeah, a lot of shit I'm gonna cut out, like what I was saying, some of the shit she was saying or he was like, it's like I'm not going to put every single thing in there, because it's like it just don't need, a lot of this shit just don't need to be in the video. Like at the end of the day, we know what was said to each other. I know what was said to me about my son. They know what was said to them about their daughter. Like, so it's like we just gonna leave it at that. But I'm not going to insert it because I don't got time for that. My subscribers love me, and I just want y'all to continue to love me. So we going to keep it at that. Y'all might not fuck with me if I post all the shit that I wanted to post for real. I said he started all that shit from the phone to the text. I just was returning his energy. Like, yeah, that was me. Like, yeah. So she basically responded and said, one thing I don't do is play about my daughter, but you said you ain't call her ugly. That's what's funny. I never said that. First of all, you never asked me that. I never denied that. I heard him say it in the background. I heard him say you gonna believe somebody that call your daughter ugly. You said, well, if she called your daughter ugly, why you fucking with her? That's what you said. You ain't never asked me, oh, did you call your daughter ugly or whatever. But I did say on the phone, when we was on the phone, I kept saying, I said, I can't fuck with people like that. I said, he had me out of my character. I said, and I was saying that to her on the phone, like while we was on the phone, like before she found out I said this and stuff. I said, he got me doing shit I don't do and saying shit I don't say. I don't never reach out to no bitch. I don't never talk about kids. I don't never do none of that. I said, but like, it is what it is type shit. So she said, one thing I don't do is play about my daughter, but you said you ain't call her ugly. That's what's funny. I could tell you hurt behind this man, but you came to the wrong female looking for answers. You called my daughter ugly multiple times. She said he ain't do nothing but speak facts about your son. You dicky and talking about he's speaking facts and all this other cool shit. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So I said I don't play about my son either. I said, and I was speaking facts, cause bitch. I said, and I was speaking facts. I said, I never said I ain't call her ugly. I ain't denied it when he said it. I said I said that to you on the phone. I said that's number one. Number two, he said he my son. I said he know my son. Blah 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 blah. I said he know that though. I said I ain't say shit. I said I ain't say that shit to you. I said that to him, but you talking about my son and me. The fuck? He said he gonna kill him. I said
I had forgot to read the rest of her message. She gonna say, I could tell you hurt behind this man, but you came to the wrong female looking for answers.
I said, and I'm hurt. I said, I always leave that nigga where he at, and he always come find me. I said, I was never looking for answers. I just wanted his shit to hit the fan because he was a mess. I said, I don't want that nigga trust me. She said, you're hurt behind him. You came to his BM thinking you was doing something and wasn't. But I was. I was doing something enough for you to sit on the phone with me for 6 hours, hit a lick and bid and ha and he and kiki and do all this other shit. Bitch, I got exactly what I wanted. She said, you hurt behind him. You came to his BM thinking he was doing something. You should have went and wasn't. You should have went to his girlfriend to tell her he's a mess. What y'all had going on don't have shit to do with me or my daughter. I said, clearly I was doing something, and I promise I'm not hurt, LOL. But you waited till after you sat on the phone for 6 hours and hit a lick with me and answered every question I had to say I came to the wrong person for answers, LOL. And you sound like you about to fool, because that's exactly what you sound like you're about to do. You sound like you about to fool. You got to deal with that nigga for life, not me. I would actually be hurt having a baby by him. Fact. She said, whatever floats your boat, my girl. I said, yeah, I know, LOL. She said, okay. I said, okay. So that was that. So that was that or whatever. So that's pretty much that part is done. So now we're going to fast forward a month, right?
Keep in mind, a month, that's the longest, at this point, that was the longest that me and him had ever went without talking. Like, if we had stopped talking, it'd be like for a week or maybe 2 weeks, or I don't even know if it ever been 3 weeks, but like we never went like a whole month without talking. So this was like the longest time. Because after this situation had happened, well, I already told you, before me and his baby mom even was like going back and forth and shit like that, he had blocked me from one of his pages on Instagram or whatever. But then he had ended up like unblocking me right after that. But when he unblocked me, I blocked him on everything. But mind you, he had changed his number, so he changed his number so many fucking times that I never even had the number or whatever. But as soon as he had unblocked me off Instagram, I blocked both of his pages on Instagram, and I had him blocked like all that time for a whole month.
I can tell you exactly what day it was. It was November 17th, and I was on my way. It was this day. I can show you. I was on my way to this, it was a Friendsgiving or whatever. I don't know if y'all can see this in my highlights and shit like that. I was on my way to a Friendsgiving. So as I'm sitting in the back of the Uber, on my way to the Friendsgiving, this is a month later. All this is happening October 17th when I was talking to the baby mom and all this other cool shit. So back to that real quick. You did all that excusing and his friend coming to get the dogs and shit like that just because you wanted the dogs back, because he had already sent you the screenshot of me talking shit about your daughter. So she wanted to like get the dogs back, I guess, before he catch her and beat her ass. I don't know. But yeah, that just was funny. But I wasn't pressed anyway. I really just wanted to do it to make him mad, like for real, because what the fuck you gonna do to me? I wanted to take them dogs and sell them. She was bitching. When really, bitch, you should be selling them, because you already said he don't even do shit for a motherfucking thing for your daughter. So it's like, bitch, you should have wanted to do that. That's how you get your lick back on a nigga. So that was that or whatever. So fast forward to November 17th. I'm in the back of the Uber with Kasim. Y'all know Kasim, my friend. I'm in the back of the Uber with him. I get a FaceTime call from my mom. She like, yeah, this dog gotta go, and he just bit baby B, my son. I don't really say my son name. She like, he just bit baby B. Him and Derek, that's my nephew. They basically was playing in the back room, and baby B, my son had like bust out crying like super loud, like not a normal cry. And my mom ended up asking him what happened, and my son said he bit him, and Derek said he bit him, so somebody said he scratched him, and somebody said he bit him. But my mom think that my son probably like my mom think he jumped on him or something. Wait, how did it go? Or I don't know. I don't think she said she wasn't sure. She said that they both said that he bit him, but she said I don't see nothing though. Like I don't see no mark. I don't see nothing on him. So she like he probably just jumped. She like, but I don't trust this fucking dog. He gotta go because he keeps snapping at the kids any fucking way. Like I don't trust this fucking dog or whatever. So instantly, of course, you telling me that the dog bit my son. Obviously, I don't have nowhere to put the fucking dog. So it's like, he either gonna be here or what? Let him loose or something. So basically, she like, he gotta go or whatever, and that nigga need to come get the dog or whatever. So I end up unblocking him on everything, cause he will block me on stuff, but then he'll unblock me like literally right after. So I was unblocked on stuff, and I think when he unblocked me, I ended up blocking him. So whatever happened, I ended up reaching out to him. And no, first I had text his trap number. Y'all gonna see the screenshot. First I had text his trap number, and I said my mom said the dog bit my son when I wasn't in the house, so do you want him or I could give him away, because I'm not keeping him. He snapped at the kids multiple times. That's the other thing that she was telling me. Like, the dog like was snapping at the kids, growling at the kids, barking at the, like doing all this shit. So don't nobody got time for that. Like, so I had texted that order, but I seen the message was green. So, and like I don't know if I tried to call it, but I know that like the phone was like off or something. I don't fucking know. But so I ended up DMing him instead because the shit ain't go through. I unblocked him and I DM'd him and shit. So I had DM'd him the same exact message. Hold on, I'm trying to get to it. I DM'd him the same message. I said my mom said he bit my son, whatever. He ends up writing me like, oh wait, this must have been the next day, because it said we was talking at 10 in the morning. So the Friendsgiving must have been the night before, I guess. I don't know. But it said my mom, I sent him the message, and so he had wrote me back and he said, what's your number? I already knew the bullshit was about to start. He said, what's your number? Yo, the nigga was blocked for a whole entire month. He don't give a fuck about that baby, what I said about that baby, or none of that. When I tell y'all this nigga couldn't wait for this moment for him to have access to me again, it's insane. So he said, what's your number? So he said, then he wrote me again and said, why she ain't pop his dumb ass the first time he snapped at him. She said, well, Lord, that dog never snapped on a kid, not even an adult. Mind you, you know you lie about everything, so you're probably even lying about that. It's like you saying he never snapped, but he's always fucking snapping. So it's like, we already can't take your word for the littlest shit. So it's like, I don't really know if we can take your word for this. So I said he always growling and barking, and if the kid's playing too rough. But yesterday was the first time he actually bit. She already want to do something to him because she don't trust him, so he need to go before that happen. And I sent him my number because he asked for my number. That was that or whatever. Yo, he instantly FaceTime me and had me on that phone all fucking day.
So the ones that's in the square is him. Like, I'm telling you, as soon as I gave this nigga access to me again, that's all you'll see is a bunch of missed calls, phone calls, him calling me back to back. That's all you see. Like, he could not wait for me to fucking unblock him.
I'm writing you, informing you about a dog. He took that and turned that into what he wanted, which was him fucking with me again. So, well, no, we didn't fuck with each other again. I'm lying. But he, like, you know, me even entertaining him, saying anything to him, anything. I screenshotted it, but I don't know where it's at. I gotta show you a screenshot of how pressed this nigga was. How pressed this fucking nigga was. When I started talking to him again, like, oh my God. When I say blowing my phone up off the hook, I mean blowing my phone up off the hook. Like, blowing my phone up. Yo, I don't even want to show the number, but all you see is this whole call log is him. All the missed calls and all that. It's about 3 of them that ain't him. It's about 3 calls in the call log that ain't him. All the missed calls and everything else, that's all him. It's another joint that said it had him like calling me like 10 fucking times and all that. Yo, this nigga. Anyway, long story short, he ends up calling me, right? He ends up FaceTiming me like, yeah. So instead of him actually talking about the dog, it's like he's trying to make conversation. So he basically like, what's up type shit. And I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about, honestly. Like, he basically asked me, what's up? Oh, let me see him. Let him see the dog. He like, yeah, I don't know, because he ain't never, he like, I can come get him if you want me to, but he ain't never bite nobody. I don't think he probably just jumped on him or something, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, we just was talking. But then it turned from that to him calling everybody in his fucking call log, like, oh, because everybody miss him and everybody want to see him. And I just want to FaceTime, like, basically, like, he just wanted to FaceTime me to show everybody him. So it's like, he called me like 20 times that fucking day with a new person on the phone, like, look at the dog, da 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 da. So he just kept calling me. Then it went from that to him talking about low-key. Then it went from that to us just talking. I don't know. But he kept calling me. He kept calling me. Now, one of the times that I called him, he kept calling me.
So here go, because he always, every time we on FaceTime, he always used to like share his screen and shit like that. So here go him with that big ass nose that I was, big ass bell pepper nose I was telling y'all about that he had. And look at his broke ass. Like, you, it's go crazy how people be trolling. You broke as shit. I had to hurry up and screenshot it because I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga sitting there asking somebody, talking about, I need $3 on Cash App so I could get an Xbox cord and be back at peace. Like, you need $3 to be at peace? Bum ass nigga. But yeah, this was the day, like the first day that we had talked or whatever, when I first gave him my number and I kept saying he had me on the phone all that day and wouldn't stop fucking calling me. This was this day.
I remember this was the day my friend had, it must have been her twin's birthday or something. She was having a birthday party for her kids or whatever. I was at her house. The whole time I'm at the party, I'm just like this on the phone with him because he got me on the phone with him the whole, he just kept FaceTiming me and shit. We just was talking. I don't even remember what the fuck we was talking about. I do remember bringing up his, because now, bitch, yeah, if he beat your ass, oh well. So I'm like telling him everything. I'm telling him, yeah, we took your dogs and shit. He like, y'all ain't take my dogs. I said, yes, we did. So I ended up sending him a picture. I ended up sending him a screenshot of the pictures and videos and shit. Sent it to him. Like, you think I'm playing? Like, no. Like, I really, like, no.
So I forgot to bring up the part where I was telling her. So basically, like I said, I was telling him basically everything that had happened with, like, all the shit that me and his baby mom talked about and shit. Like, yeah, nigga, she told me such and such. Like, yeah, and so now I know all this other shit. I know you got a daughter. I know this, that, and the third, or whatever. So he basically was trying to say the same thing about the daughter, like saying how or I don't even know. He wasn't really talking too much about that situation. Like, he wasn't even really trying to, like, claim that situation. He basically was trying to say, like, the girl, I guess, whoever the big... I don't even know if he was... I don't know what the fuck it was. But basically, we was talking about that. I told him about the dogs and shit. And he basically was saying, like, his baby mom knew better. Which I felt like... Because, like I said, I felt like the bitch was faulting when we were supposed to steal the dogs. But she knew better. He was like, because she knew I would have, like, beat her the fuck up. Like, so I guess that's why she returned the dogs. I don't know. Like... Then what else he said? Oh yeah, so remember the girl Omarosa? I was saying how he was pretending that the girl Omarosa was his girlfriend, but whole time it was a whole nother girl that ain't have nothing. Like, he was basically pretending that this one girl he ain't know from a can of paint was his ex-girlfriend or whatever. The name was Omarosa. So then when I told him, I said, well, your baby mom said that it wasn't that girl, that you don't know that girl at all, and that it's this other girl. He gonna say, no, I talked to two Omarosas. She don't know everything that be going on. I talked to two Omarosas. And I'm like, Legion, you do not know that fucking other girl you was talking about. That girl was never your ex. You don't know her from a can of paint. Like, you don't know her. It's like, when he get caught in lies, he will lie and just continue to lie on top of the lie, on top of the lie, on top of the lie. Like, I never understood it. Like, so yeah, he basically tried to say that he actually did talk to that other girl, and that he talked to two girls with the same name. But like, no, you don't fucking know that girl. You don't know her at all. Like, so then what else? Oh yeah, I was telling him how she said that you was a thief and all this other shit. He talking about real shit. Say what, Lord. He like, 'cause if he said that, he like, I'm about to call her right now. Like, I know she ain't say I was no fucking thief. He like, I'll call her right now. But then I had to him, I'm like, no, it's like, no, like, I ain't even want to do all that. Like, that was just weird and that was too much. But she definitely said you was a thief, and he definitely acted like he was about to call her because I said, like, that's what she said. But nigga, you are a fucking thief. What the fuck? You stole from me too. The fuck? And then he was like low-key like threatening me because like when I was talking about the dogs and shit, he was like, yeah, he like, that's all he kept saying about the baby mom. Like, yeah, she knew better. I was like, well, and I was telling him, I said, well, I was the main one that was trying to do it. I said, I ain't give a fuck how you was going to react. And he was like, no, you know what I would have did if you would have stole my dog. You know what I would have did. But I kept asking him, I'm like, what was you going to do? Like, he like, I ain't even going to say it. But if I would have took my dogs, blah blah blah, just talking shit. But at this point, you could tell, that's how you knew I wasn't on that type of time with him, that I literally didn't give a fuck. We was on the phone, and then we just started talking about everything. This nigga started, because like I said, he's always fucking on FaceTime and shit like that, and sharing his screen and shit like that. And I don't know how we ended up I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about, but I know that we was on some, like, he was like showing me videos of bitches that he was fucking, but I know it's probably going to sound weird to y'all, but it's like, yo, I literally did not give a fuck about him. Like, we was literally on some like friend shit at this point. Like, he was so annoying and irritating. Like, he literally was, at this point, it was like little cousin, little brother vibes. Like, I don't know, but it's like, we just was like, he just was any nigga to me at this point. Like, he didn't mean shit to me at this point, but I know he was like showing me videos, and I know one of them videos, I asked him who it was, and he said it was his baby mom. So I don't know how true that is or whatever, because I know he definitely lied and tried to say that some videos in his phone was me when it wasn't, but he definitely did that.
So it's so funny because we was on the phone. I'm gonna post this screenshot too, but we was on the phone. You know how people share their screen. That's another thing he always doing, always sharing his screen with me. And this time that he had called me, he was sharing his screen, and I was being newsy, so I had hurried up and screenshotted it, like while he was on the phone. And look at his broke dusty ass asking somebody for $3. Like, you so broke and dusty. So I sent him that or whatever. Then it went from that to him just keep conversating. So we on the phone all fucking day. Next thing you know, this nigga thinks that us being cordial again warrants him to start popping up again. That's why I said the nigga couldn't wait. Yo, he could not wait. He could not wait for me to unblock him, because now was like, he felt like he just had the green light for every fucking thing at that point. Like, so let me see. I'm thinking about inserting some Ring camera footage, because like I said, he always used to pop up at my house. I'm thinking about inserting some. I don't know, I might just insert this one, because this was the first time that I had seen him in person in over a month. This was November 22nd. This was the first time I seen him over a month. He had just popped up at the house. Mind you, when he calling me, I keep declining him. He keep calling me or whatever. I answer the phone, he talking about he outside. Why are you outside? We ain't on that. Like, so I end up answering the door. So basically, y'all gonna see, I might have to try to blur it out or whatever, but y'all gonna see me keep trying to like push him. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna insert this. I don't know. I might just play the audio for y'all or something. I don't know. But you gonna hear me keep saying like, get out. Like, and I keep pushing him. He keep trying to come in. Then at the end, he like bum rush his way into the fucking house or whatever. Came in. He seen some shoes, some big shoes that he thought was low keys and all this other shit. So mind you, we end up going to the bank. I don't know how or why we had ended up in the bank. I think he had went to go see the dog. That's what happened. He went to go see the dog. He came to take pictures with the dog and shit. Him and his uncle outside taking pictures. Like, why are y'all here? I didn't even invite y'all, tell y'all could come or nothing. I didn't, like, where the fuck? What the fuck?
Then walked in the house with this little tiny ass collar, trying to act like he was trying to switch the dog collar. Then the dog couldn't even fit the collar. But it was like, nobody even asked you to do none of this. So like, what the fuck?
So he acting like he forgot something here and all this other shit. Nigga, you ain't even been here now, I don't know how long. You don't belong here. But anyway, we go to the back or whatever. So he trying to see the dog, give him a new collar, all this other shit. So he say something like, yeah, something, your boyfriend, something, whatever the fuck he talking about. And
for context, the boyfriend, the quote unquote boyfriend he's talking about low key. He's bringing up low key. This is my first time seeing him in a month. And what do he do as soon as he see me? Bring up low key.
He said something, and I just got like triggered. I said, I forgot the last time I talked to you, you FaceTime me with a bitch.
I meant to say he butt dialed me with a bitch, not FaceTime, but he butt dialed me. I'm talking about the butt dial.
And I just socked the shit out of him. We in a back fighting hard as shit, y'all. Like, I could probably insert the picture. I was fighting him so, because like I said, he's like my size, so I could really size him up. Like, I'm like doing shit, and he like, yo, you strong as shit. He ended up biting me and all that. Like, yeah, don't fucking play with me. You do all that you whoop on your baby mom here. He can't do that shit to me. So he ended up biting me and shit. I think I bit him too, I don't know, but whatever ended up happening, he ended up leaving and shit. And like from there, he just thought he was just back. Like, kept calling me, kept talking to me. So it's like, now it's like we back talking, but not like that. Like, it's like friend type of thing. Like, it wasn't nothing. Like, all right, like I could insert this screenshot and him calling me and I didn't answer, and he like, why you ain't answer, crumb? Like, nigga, I'm not answering because I don't fucking want to answer. The fuck, why are you calling me? So we was talking. He basically sending me pictures of him in physical therapy because he was like faking, trying to catch a case. So he died sending me pictures of that. I forgot, he was trying to come pull up for something, not sex, to get something. And I forgot, I guess he was taking too long, so I told him just come tomorrow. But whatever happened, I didn't, when he had came, I don't know, whatever happened, I told him, like, I'm not getting like nothing right now, like I'm going to sleep, whatever. So he's calling me weird and stuff like that. So he ends up popping up. I don't know if it was the next day or what, I know one of them days the nigga popped up here at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is wrong with you? 8 o'clock in the morning, blowing my phone up. So I get up, I go outside, we talking and shit. He asked me could he use the bathroom. No. He had to go pee on the side of somebody's house. No, you're not coming in here. He went to go pee on the side of somebody's house. Came, got the dog. He told me to let the dog out so he could take him to the bathroom. So I let him do that or whatever. And that was that. I told him, like, he basically was trying to hold me up because, like, he's trying to get back on my dick again. So he basically trying to hold me up. So I'm telling him, I'm like, hurry up. I'm like, you gotta leave. I'm like, I'm about to go. I'm like, I gotta go get dog food. Da, da, da. He's like, all right, let me take you around the corner to go get it. Da, 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 da. So I ended up getting in the car with him. He ended up driving me around the corner, get the dog food. We come back. He pull up to the house or whatever. So basically, that's when he started telling me that I guess him and Low Key out of nowhere linked up. Because mind you, they both was saying the same shit about each other. Like when they found out about each other, like, yo, like, that's probably why that nigga stopped talking to me. Like they both was saying that. Like no wonder that nigga, like I ain't heard from that nigga in fucking forever. Like, but it's like Low Key don't be around like that anyway. Like he don't be outside anyway. So y'all wasn't never really around each other like that anyway. Then I remember one time this weirdo ass nigga, when I first started fucking with Low Key, Legion going post this old ass video of him and Low Key. I guess make me mad and get a reaction out of me because he was salty as shit because I kept posting shit about me being with a nigga. He just was so weird, yo. Like he was so weird. So like when Low Key had ended up bringing that up, like yeah, he was like, so you ain't just see that he just posted me, da da da. I said he posted you because of me. He said, yeah, I don't like shit like that, da 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 da. So I'm like, yes, I said he did that because of me. Like me and him was going through something. So his way of getting back was posting this old ass video. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Like y'all connected, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Oh well, fuck. So Legion, I don't even like you. Like let's be real, I don't fuck with you. Like you a weirdo. Like you is a goofy. I don't like you. I care about Low Key. I don't care about you. Like so I don't know. Look, we arguing again. I don't even know what the fuck we was arguing about. Yeah, so that was that or whatever. But we wasn't really talking. It's like we had talk and then go like he'll probably say stuff to me on Instagram and stuff like that, but we really wouldn't really talk like that. Like it could be like 2-3 weeks we go like it really wasn't that. It really wasn't given what it used to be. Like it really wasn't that. So out of nowhere, December 16th comes. Why the fuck my stupid ass dog runs out in the middle of the street, get hit by a fucking car? Mind you, he's like the dog guru, right? So mind you, I think, was this a Saturday? So yeah, this was a Saturday, right? No, yeah, this was a Saturday. This was a Saturday and shit, right? So he gets hit by a car, like hit by a car, fucked up. Like I had to carry him back in the house. Like he was fucked up, like out of it. I honestly thought he was going to die because he was like spaced out. He just was like, he was out of it. And I heard that like when they happen to pets and stuff like that, that eventually they end up dying and shit. And I'm like, I was so sad, like, because I was so sad because it was sad, but it's like, why the fuck would you run past me and run in the middle of the street? Like, I don't know what the fuck possessed him to do no stupid ass shit like that. So he did that or whatever. So I text him because he know how to bandage up dogs, fix dogs up, nurse dogs back to health and all that, because he fights dogs. Like that's what he does. So he literally nurses them all the way back to health. So who else would I fucking call? It's Saturday. A fucking vet is not open. If a vet is open, what the fuck I'm supposed to pay $2,000 just for him to get seen? Absolutely not. So it's like no shade, but like that's just a little crazy. Like so, and then they charge like $1,000 just for him to get diagnosed. Like, are y'all dumb? Like what the fuck? So I'm like, so I end up texting him like, why? I said, call me. Why he just get hit by a car, bro? So I'm blowing his phone up. He not answering. I'm calling his phone, texting his phone and shit. He not answering and shit. All day. It's 11 o'clock when this shit happened. I'm blowing his phone up. I went back to, remember when I was saying how he had kept calling my phone with people because they wanted to see the dog and shit like that. I remember he did like a group FaceTime with me, him, and his uncle. So I had his uncle number in there. So I ended up texting the uncle. I could probably find messages between me and the uncle as well. But they both not shit because y'all both was on his dick. On my dog dick. But when I said he got hit by a car, y'all acted like y'all didn't have nothing for him. That was weird as fuck. So hold on. So yeah, so I text the uncle and I said, hey, this man, can you tell Legion to call me because just just got hit by a car. He said, is he good? I said, alive, yeah, but he got ran all the way over. He not answering to his name. He can't walk. I said, but like, I don't know what to do. And Legion not answering. He said, okay, I'm about to contact him. I said, all right. I said, do you think he home? Because I'm about to take him around there. He said, I'm not sure. I'm about to call his mom. I said, okay. I said, so I ended up riding to this nigga. This nigga went all day without answering the phone. Remember I told y'all he does that, or he will sleep all fucking day. Went all fucking day without answering the phone. So eventually I'm like, all right, so I ended up just going to his fucking house. I know where you live at now, nigga. So I ended up going to his house, knocking on the door. Nobody's at the door. So I ended up texting uncle. I said, he not at his house either. I said, don't he got another uncle that deal with dogs? I forgot his name, but we went there before. And I can't get him in the vet. I just called the real. I just need somebody to know how to deal with dogs. He really out of it right now. I can't believe Legion not answering. He said, I'm sorry, I can't locate. He ended up texting me 2 hours later. He said, I'm sorry, I can't locate him. He texted me another 2 hours later. He said, did you hear from him yet? I said, no, not yet. He said, is he bleeding? Any of his bones broken? I said, yeah, on both of his legs. I can't tell if they broken, but he can't walk at all. He keep crying and he wheezing when he breathes and been breathing fast all day. He won't eat or drink nothing at all. He said, damn, did the person stop? I said, no, they kept going. He said, in front of your house? I said, yeah, it was on the corner, like right on the intersection. He said, okay. I said, he answered. He said he gonna come down. Mind you, the nigga never, he ain't shit. So you do all this dicking about this dog, keep trying to fake check up on him. First of all, I feel like you gave me this dog to try to keep tabs on me, because he gave that he just wanted me to have this dog so he could like co-parent the dog with me. So he said, so he ended up finally answering the phone at fucking 5 o'clock. Mind you, shit happened at 11.
Keep in mind, this fucking dummy, I forgot to add these messages in, that basically, like I said, the shit happened all the way at fucking 11 o'clock in the morning. The nigga wasn't answering the phone, never answered the phone all the way till like 5 p.m. So I ended up writing him on Instagram too, because I was trying so hard to get in touch with him. But I had wrote him on Instagram too, and I was like, are you alive? What the fuck? I'm trying to call you because I need you. I said the dog got ran over or whatever. I need your help. I can't take him to a vet. So finally at fucking 5 o'clock, he finally answers the fucking phone, all dumb and sleepy. Talk about he was asleep all day and all this other shit. And he was basically asking me, like, instead of him having like some type of sense of urgency, because he keep dickying off of this dog, but instead of him having some type of sense of urgency, he just asking me all these stupid ass questions like, you think he gonna die? Or something, like just asking dumb ass shit. And he like, I'm gonna come down there, but then never fucking came. And I just said fuck it, and I'm just like, I hope this fucking dog survive until Monday, because it's the weekend right now. I'm like, I just hope he fucking lasts until Monday so I could get him to a fucking vet. But so now the messages I'm about to enter is messages from like after we had got off the phone, because I hung up the phone with him and he had said that he was gonna come or whatever. But I had told him, I'm like, nigga, I had went to your house and everything, like I knocked on your door and everything, like what the fuck, like where you at? He like, I'm not there, and blah blah blah, whatever the fuck he was talking about. But I'm like, what? Like that was just anything.
I said, I don't know if his legs broken, but he can't walk at all. His legs bleeding, like he breathing fast. Basically the same shit I said to the uncle. He not eating, drinking nothing. He been wheezing, blah, blah, blah. Sending him voice message. He like, that's him crying. So when I sent him a voice message, he heard him crying in the background. He said, that's him crying, shaking my head. I said, yeah. I said, he wasn't answering when I was calling his name. He didn't get up since I brought him in the house. So I was sending him pictures, how that happened up. So he said, that's him crying. So I said, yeah. So I said, he wasn't answering when I was calling his name. I said, he didn't get up since I brought him in the house. He said, I hope he don't have internal bleeding. My whole thing is, why are you not on your way? If I'm telling you this shit, dog, you know, you so fucking hype, why are you not on your way? So I'm still calling him. He said, hold on, I'm on the phone. I said, I already looked at all that up, but from what I saw, he don't. I said, but I don't know. I said, you want me to bring him to you instead so you can see him? I said, because he can't stay like this all night. I said, I really just want you to look at him, because you know how to deal with dogs. I don't. What the fuck? I can't get him in no vet. Come look at the fucking dog. Like, at least come look at him. Come get him. You want me to drop him off to you? Like, what do you want? So he like, I said, I really just want you to look at him. I said, I feel so bad. I said, I don't know what to do at all. I said, if not, do the man who house you be going to, because it's a man who house he be going to around the corner. Matter of fact, I think that's the man who house he was at when I got caught the fuck up riding down the block with Lil K. The man who house he was at, he also got a dog. So I think he also kind of be doing the same stuff he be doing. So I think he know a lot about dogs. So I said, if not, do the man who house you be going to around the corner from here, would he know what to do? He said, I'm going to be honest. The only person that would know is a vet. I feel like you just was being on some weird ass lazy shit, because when I called him, he was asleep and had just answered the phone and was asleep and all this other shit. I feel like you just don't feel like coming, and I feel like that's weird as shit. So he said his legs probably broke or bones on his body. I said, so you're not going to look at him? What you be doing if your dogs can't walk or if be fucked up? That never happened. I said, like, I can't take him to no vet till Monday. It's no doctors and none of the ones I call. I said, if he can't walk, how can he go? How can I get him to go to the bathroom? So then I sent him a video, because I tried to like pick him up and show him a video or whatever. I sent him a video. He said, I think his back legs broke. He basically tried to say that never happened with none of his dogs. I don't think his legs broke or whatever. I said, so basically we just talking. But my whole thing is, you're talking. Why are you not here? You want to keep dicking everybody, you want to come here and take pictures with him and do all this other shit, but why you're not here? You're not helping or nothing. So that was that or whatever. It was weird, like whatever. I ain't talked. I know he was calling me. I know after the fact he ended up calling me, trying to snap on me like, why the fuck would you let my dog get hit by your car? So mind you, I ended up taking my dog to the vet. I ended up making my dog. It's so weird because I couldn't get him to eat or drink nothing, and the only person who could get him to eat or drink anything was my son. I love him. But my son, like, he was so worried about him. He was the only person that was able to get him to do anything. I couldn't. My mom, like, it's like we couldn't get him to do nothing, but my son could. Pathetic. It's so funny because there's so much shit that my son could do that, like, he be figuring out and we don't be knowing. We be like, how the fuck this fucking little 4-year-old, 5-year-old, like, the fuck, like. But anyway, yeah, so he was able to get him to drink water or whatever. So that was that or whatever, and I didn't really talk to him. Oh yeah, so look at me snapping on him on Instagram. I said, are you alive? What the fuck? I'm trying to call you. I need you. He got ran over. I need your help. I can't take him to a vet. So that was that. So then, I don't know, he texted me, what you doing one of these days? I ain't answered. Then he texted me again, asking me was I good and stuff like that. Oh, he was asking me, because remember how I told y'all the day that the dog got hit by a car, I had went to go knock on his door because he wasn't answering the phone. So he just asked me, he said, when you knocked on the door, did you see a dog on the porch? I said, no, I just heard dogs barking from the inside. He said, oh, word, what day was it? I said, whatever day it was the day that he got hit. I said, why you asking that? He said, I think it was Sunday. I said, I think it was Saturday because I remember. I said, I think it was Saturday because I remember I kept saying I had to wait 2 whole days to take him to the vet. So then he asked me, did I ever go get him to get looked at? Why the fuck is you worried about it? Like, why are you worried about some shit that you had no part in? So basically I said, I don't know why I said no. I don't know why I said no, because I literally took him to the vet that Monday, because this was a whole like week later that we was talking. He asked me did I ever get him looked at. I said no because the swelling went down a little bit. Oh, that's why. Okay, so I had took him to the vet, right? I took him to the vet. They had ended up giving him antibiotics and something else. I forgot what else that they had gave him, but then they also said that like his like, all right, so they gave me antibiotics for something, but then when we got home, his like balls like started swelling up like abnormally. Like it looked so crazy, and I was scared. So I was texting the vet and stuff, and she like, it could be you might have to get him to emergency vet, it could be a testicular torsion, So the whole time all that's going on, I was telling him about it. So I think he was asking me, did I take him to go see it? Did I take him to go get seen for that? Because I definitely took him to the vet. Like soon as Monday morning hit, I took him to the vet. Like, but yeah, so his balls started swelling up, and I was scared. So she like, oh, he could die from if it's a testicular torsion, he could die from that or whatever. So I'm like, whatever happened, swelling ended up going down. So I never took him to go get looked at or whatever. So he basically asked me, did you ever take him to oh yeah, he said, he's saying again. He said, did you ever take him to get looked at again? And I was like, I said no, because the swelling went down a little bit, but he back to not eating and drinking again. He said, oh my God, I gotta come see him, man. When you feel like it, call me, I'll come see him. I said, yeah, you do. That's why I was trying to get your help, but you was acting like a deadbeat dog did. I said, why you tell me to call you instead of just calling me? So he said, shaking my head, I wasn't. I hate you all over again. Whatever the fuck he was talking about. I don't know. I don't care. So he said, I hate you all over again. I said, LOL, why? He said, cuz, like, but I know he about to start his shit like, cuz, like, you played with me, da da da. Like, I know him. Like, that's what he do. So I already know that's what he's about to do. So I ain't even text back. And then we started talking about something else. I started asking him to give me my mom's stuff back, because he never gave me my mom's stuff back. And he basically just finessing. And he talking about, I said some shit. I said, so what, you stole it? He said, now I stole it. If you wasn't on sneaky shit trying to duck your boo. Talk about low key. He said, if you wasn't on sneaky shit trying to duck your boo, you would have remembered you saying, go ahead, I could hold it. Now I stole it, shaking my head. What the fuck I look like stealing? I never stole in my life, dog. First of all, that's how I already knew you was lying about you saying that I let you borrow it. I already knew you was lying. But for you to say that that's the day that it happened on, when you came here at 6 o'clock in the morning, I know for a fact that you're fucking lying. We never even talked about that. That wasn't even the day that you was in a drawer or none of that. You're lying. Like, so you're just gonna keep it. He just a liar. Like, it's so sad, yo. Like, it's pathetic. So whatever happened, I don't know. Here he go again, telling me that he said FaceTime me because my aunt wants to see the dog or whatever. Basically, I'm telling him like the shit that he's saying about me letting him borrow it is not true or whatever. So he going to say, you really blaming me or something I don't even condone. He said, that nigga must have really been, you really must have been scared as fuck. I said, scared of what? He said, remember the time we went to my mom? I don't know what he was talking about. Then he was like, he said you was scared that your nigga see me and you knew you was caught up, so you start giving me shit. You making that up. Why are you lying? Like, you're making that. Just say you stole the shit and just leave it at that. Don't say, like, I vividly remember that. Like, yeah, I probably was scared, but when I came in here, we wasn't on none of that. Like, we wasn't on, like, it never gave none of that. Like, we wasn't never talking about none of that, and you wasn't even here that long. Like, I think that was the day that we had went out and we was riding around till 9 o'clock in the morning. So we wasn't even in the house that long. So it's like, why you sitting here really trying to like, come on, yo. So he said you knew he was scared or whatever. So he said, so you remember when I said I seen low key, you said I was lying, you did wrong. So here he go, bringing it up again. So I said, so then I said, he said, oh, MFG, so I'm lying. I said, yes. I said, and your baby mom said you always steal a little shit from her. So that's what really made me believe it, LOL. So then I think that's when he called me and he was like, did she really say that? Because she said that, I asked her right now. And I'm like, calm down. Like, you ain't got to go do all that. But she did say it, though. But I don't know. So we was talking. He texted me on Christmas. I don't know. That was pretty much it. Let me see if we got any Instagram messages. We almost done, y'all. Fucking find them. I don't know why. Telling me they postponed his court date or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Because the nigga had ended up catching a case in North Carolina. And for some reason, I don't know why he was right here telling me that they postponed his court date or whatever. I don't know why he felt the need to tell me that. But yeah, so then they say we wasn't really talking about shit. Say he video called me on Instagram. I don't know. Then that's why I said this nigga got so many fucking numbers. I can't even keep up. This is him randomly changing his number and texting me. All he texted me was clown. I never text back.
He actually called me first and I didn't answer, but he be having, like, when he changed his number, he always got the same, not the same area code, but like an area code from like a certain city, state or whatever. I'm not going to say which one it is, but it's always different area codes from that city or whatever. So it's like, even though he changed his number, I automatically be knowing it's him, because it's like, who the fuck else texting me from a number that's from this state? So he called me and then I didn't answer, and then he texted me and then I didn't text back. But I wasn't answering or responding because, like I said, yo, at this point, I was off him. Like, y'all gotta understand, once that, I already was off him for real, from like all the first shit that happened with like the whole lying about where it's like, I already was off him after that. But it's like, I still like double back to him or whatever, but I was dealing with him accordingly. But as far as like feelings, like my feelings was not in the situation at this point. So it's like, then he butt dialed me with the bitch, then I was arguing with him and the baby mom shit happened and all this other cool shit. So it was like, once all of that happened, it's like I already was off him, but it was like I really was off him. So it's like, at this point, it's like we just cool, we talk here and there or whatever. But he thought that it was going to be on the same type time that it was on before or whatever. He thought that you was going to be calling me, I was going to be picking up, texting you back and stuff like that. It's like, nigga, I'm not on you. I don't even fuck with you like that. I talk to you when I feel like talking to you. I pick up when I feel like talking to you. I text back when I feel like talking to you. And I never even text him back or whatever. And it's like, that was the I feel like I don't even know how long he had this number. He had to have this number for like a week or something, because then he ended up calling me and texting me off another number. Like, look at him, he's just so weird. So he ended up texting me out of nowhere. This was the first message he ever sent me off of this number. I knew who it was because of the area code, but he just texted me randomly talking about LOL. I said, who this? Knowing damn well I knew who it was.
Mind you, it's so funny because I would literally know who it is texting me because of the area code. He always got a area code, like area code. I don't know why he used it, but he always got a fucking area code. So automatically I be knowing it's him. So I guess he must have texted me, been calling me or something, and I probably wasn't answering because that's what I was on at the time. We don't talk. Like, leave me alone. You don't need to sit on the phone with me all day, every day. Like, that's what he be wanting. So I know he just texted me out of nowhere from another number and said, Clem. That was in January, and I just ignored it. I like left him on red or whatever. And then I don't know, he back on Instagram trying to flirt with me. Like, this is the one thing this is the one thing I feel like he didn't lie about. He commented on one of my videos. Well, y'all going to see in the screenshot. Look at him just on my dick. Mind you, at this point, I ain't fucking since like September or October, something like that. Look at what he's saying. I'm gonna post a screenshot, but look at what he's saying. Then he like, but why you look so good? The best I had was yours. You gotta stay far away from me. You so toxic. You wanna make me do something to somebody. Da da da. It's like, no. I know people probably gonna be like, girl, he done lied about everything else. No, I be there. I be there. This is my body, so. So that's what I'm saying. I'm vouching for me. Like I'm vouching for me. So that's probably the one thing he didn't lie about. Like, so he basically saying I'm toxic. So I said, you the toxic one. He said, where you at? So this January 16th. He said, LOL, where you at? I miss you. I said, I really ain't fuck you ever since you butt dialed me with that bitch shaking my head. That was almost 4 months ago. That's deep. He said you missed it. He said that was a trap. I keep telling you that. He said the trap even called you. Lying. You never had the trap. Like, shut up. It wasn't a trap. The trap never called me. Like, stop lying before I get mad. So I said, you gonna stick with that story forever, cracking the fuck up. And yeah, I do miss the real bad. I said, I can't let you touch me though. You played in my face bad. He said, we could be cousins. Then I said, I've been told you we was cousins. You now you still talking about my pussy though. What you doing? So I don't know what we was talking about. We was just talking and basically, so he ended up texting me from another new number. This is like the 8th new number, y'all. Basically, we ended up on the phone or whatever, and I ain't gonna lie. It was about that time. Like, I wanted it. I needed it. It was about that time, okay? So it was like, what's up? Like, he already kept trying, but it was just like, he already kept trying, but it was just on some like, you wasn't worthy of it. Like, you played with me too fucking much. Like, you honestly wasn't even worthy of the second chance that I gave you, but it was like, whatever. So it was like, you know, it was about that time. I'm not, you know, yeah, I was, you know, dibbling dabbling with low key, but you know, me and him is like on and off. Like, I don't know, we go fucking the years without talking and then dance back like nothing happened. I don't know, he disappeared, I disappeared. That's kind of how we go. But this nigga forever stayed on my bumper. He forever stayed on my dick. So it was like, you here, why not use you? So yeah, it was about that time. Like I said, best I ever had, best heat, best dick, best, yeah, and all that. Like, that shit get real, yeah. Get real, yeah. Like, it's just like, we beef so bad, but we fuck so bad. Like, I can't lie, but I think my mom watching this video, so let me shut up. Okay, so basically, you know, we on the phone and shit like that, so we make that plan type shit. So, but he's such a fucking liar, y'all. So he said, so basically we on the phone. I guess he ended up telling me to come to his house, not his mom's house this time. Oh shit. He said, my mom just got here, I'm about to put them in the car and go. He said, my mom just got here, I'm about to put them in the car and go to where he lived. He said, you going to meet me? He said, the ride going to put her out. Start getting ready to leave out now. Because first of all, it was snowy as fuck this day. I remember it was snowy as fuck because I had to get snow off the car to go to a dick appointment. So first of all, let me tell you about this lying ass nigga, right? The whole time he acting like he got his daughter and his nephew. This is what he's telling me. So the whole time we on the phone and stuff, he's telling me, yeah, my daughter, my nephew, my daughter, my nephew. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like weirdo. So, cause he like meet him in such and such. Let's say North. It ain't North, but let's say he said North or something. So I said, all right. I said North, weirdo. He said, where you stole my puppies? So when he said that, I just put the laughing faces. I said, all right. So he texted me. He said now, like telling me to leave out now or whatever. So basically he talking to me like telling me he on his way and stuff. And he said, yo, no messy shit, please. I said, I'm not messy. I guess he like, don't be on no messy shit. Like, you or something, like, don't go like starting shit or whatever. So I said I'm not messy. He said, LOL, what if they wake up? And he said, LOL, okay, you not. He said, he telling me like, let's go, like, come on or whatever. So I'm like, you want to just meet later when you're not busy? I said, because I'm not driving in the snow for, because he basically was saying like, it basically was probably going to have to be a quickie because something happened. I don't know if his aunt ended up moving in the house or something. I don't know. Probably something he was fucking lying about. But he basically was saying like, ain't nobody there right now, so it's about to be a quickie or whatever. I said, quickie? Like, I said, you want to just meet later? I said, because I'm not driving in the snow for no quickie. So he like, no, I need some. He like, I'm not busy. He said, I'm going to have them until Monday, shaking my head. This is my week. Well, he said, well, have his daughter until Monday. So he said, LOL, you don't feel like it is cool. I could have stayed at my mom's house for all that, shaking my head. I said, I was with you till you said, I said, I was with you until you said, quickie. I said, I was with you until you said, quickie. I said, that's not worth my time. I'm in a drought. I need my head knocked off. I said, real bad. He talking about, girl, 2 hours. I said, yes, LMAO, at least one. He said, LOL, 2 hours a quickie to me. He said, girl, you crazy, let's go. So I said, LMAO, all right. He said, they both sleep too, shaking my head. I said, okay, 10 minutes. I get over there or whatever. First we chilling or whatever. We chilling, talking, watching videos, all that other shit. We get to it, whatever. Mind you, didn't I tell y'all he said he got his daughter and his nephew? Why the fuck, when it was all said and done, he got the daughter and the baby mom's other older daughter? Why the fuck you got? So it's like, even if it's like, okay, maybe y'all that cool or whatever. I mean, no, I'm not naive. I don't want y'all thinking it. But it's like, even if it's like, okay, let's just say I wasn't believe y'all was that cool or whatever the case may be. Why did you feel the need to lie about it? You told me you had your daughter and your nephew. Whole time you had your daughter and her other daughter. So I'm like, he just a weirdo. Like, I don't know. He just so weird. But I just went in some dick. I don't care. Like, I'm not. Like, I don't give a fuck. But it's like, you just always gonna be you. Like, so long story short, they ended up waking up. So they came downstairs and shit. So of course the older one, you know, she older, so of course she kind of looking like a little confused, because she like, this ain't my fucking mom type shit. So he basically saying like, yeah, she gonna be the one that tell. I said, what you? I said, what you in a relationship? I said, so what you with your baby? He's like, fuck no, I'm not with my baby mom, but still, she going da 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 da. So then he showed me that basically him and his mom, well, not basically, him and his baby mom was on Telegram talking. He like, look, I'm talking to my baby mom through Telegram because I don't want her to have my number. So he basically like, we ain't on that type time. Like, I'm just watching her just because whatever. Like, never claimed this bitch. Like, never claimed this bitch ever. So I'm like, whatever. I'm like, you weird. Because why you sitting here talking about she going to tell you and shit? Like, what? So I'm like, whatever. So when it was all said and done, mind you, the daughter, this is the daughter he got me around after I done call her all that. I'm in the house holding the baby and all that. He did not care about nothing I said. Like, he did not give a fuck. That shit did not faze him. He did not care. We in there taking selfies and shit like that. And in normal Ming fashion, normal Ming and Legion fashion, I know that this nigga's a weirdo. I know he's messy.
Fuck all that. I know he's a liar, first and foremost. He's a liar.
I know somehow this shit is going to, something is going to hit the fan, something is going to happen again. And I just feel like I had to get a fucking receipt. Y'all can say what y'all want, but do y'all know what I did? I took a motherfucking picture. First I got a oh, the baby didn't want to get out my lap. Then I got another picture of in the house, like, and the two daughters is in there. I said, because for some reason this lying ass nigga, I feel like, is going to play with me somehow. And I just feel like I need to put this in the vault. I just need to put it in the vault. So that was that or whatever. We chilling and shit like that. We still was chilling. Like, after it was all said and done, I probably still was sitting there for like an hour or two or something like that. Like, after we, like, so I probably was still sitting over there for a while and shit. So now all of a sudden you want me at your house because, nigga, you know I know where you live at. So now it ain't no point in you fucking lying no more. So that was that or whatever. And I ended up leaving.
Yo, I have no idea. I don't want y'all to think I'm lying or nothing. I have no idea why this shit acting so stupid. So I'm gonna just I had to break the parts up. Yo, I tried to upload this shit like 5 times, but I had to break it up. So just bear with me, yo. You're still getting all the parts today because I'm literally over this shit, okay? Because now I done got pissed off.